One of the salients of academic writing is the tendency to use formal words. Opposition to the government tax policies is widespread across business sectors. Our class is divided into two groups. You come with me, and the others just stay here. Our professor is hosting the Business Development Conference next week. Overcrowding and poor sanitation affected the daily life of the majority of the population. Parents should provide guidance and examples to children's values. People with active lifestyles are less likely to die early or have major illness. Please hand assignments at the main office. Please have copies of your seminar papers in the library a week in advance. Please note the college laboratories will be closed for cleaning next week. Please register your student email account at your earliest convenience. Professor Smith will be late for today's lecture. Put the knife and fork next to the spoon near the edge of the table. Quality of life is an important measure on which the cities are ranked. Residence Hall is closed prior to the academic building closing time in semester. Rule of breaks and lunchtime vary from one country to another. She has been in the library for a long time. She is an expert of the 18th century French literature. She sold all of her furniture so she could afford to feed herself and her dog. She used to be everywhere, but today she is missing. Smoke from these contributed a great deal to the air pollution. Sport is the cause of traumatic brain injuries in the United States. Staying near the place of work saves precious hours every day. Student services provide help with housing and transport. Students are held accountable for adhering to established community standards. Students can get access to computers on a daily basis. Students must observe lab safety regulations at all times. Students need to finish their assignments during the next 4 weeks. Studies suggest there may be a correlation between educational achievement and family size. Successful applicants will work with a large team of researchers. Sydney is Australia's largest city, chief port and cultural centre. That brief outline takes us to the beginning of the 20th century. That country's economy is primarily based on tourism. The aesthetic implications of this study have not yet been fully explored. The agricultural sector in that country has been heavily subsidized. The application form is available in the office. The Arts magazine is looking for a new assistant editor. The author is currently the professor at Cambridge University. The books in the library can be borrowed for up to 3 hours. The brief outline takes us to the beginning of the 20th century. The cafe house is closed down and the snack machine is still running throughout the night. The campus tour will help you get familiar with the teaching facilities. The celebrated professor contributed several innovative ideas to the field. The conference is predicted to draw greater numbers than last year. The country suffered a series of invasions by present-day Germany and Denmark. The course examines one of the profound ethical dilemmas. The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research. The date of the invention of the first clock was disputed among historians. The development in information technology has greatly changed the way people work. The development was mainly included in Chapter 9.